The most wonderful
Ladies
time
and gentlemen,
of the
boys
year.
and girls of all ages, makes, and sizes, it's time once again to circle the wagons. Comes Coon, Prairie, Ramblers are in the house.
Leave it to Mel.
Yeah, we were still putting the wheel on the wagon. I mean, we weren't ready.
Finger over there.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Don't give him anything loaded. Yeah,
We'll talk about
leave.
this and that. As long as you help do that, we got Luke the Rebel without a clue over there.
Ho, ho, ho.
And we got Desperado
From
Jesterville.
Indeed.
You bat
Yay.
1,000.
And we
One more.
have Hairball McRambler.
Wow.
Oh, you're
And
just
me, Emma Zetta Jackson's little baby boy.
Oh,
Mailman
boy.
from
Here we go.
Melville.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, we are here again. And it's Christmas time. It's Christmas season anyway.
Merry
so
Christmas.
Oh, everywhere you go, it is everywhere.
Happy everything to y'all.
Holly Jolly Christmas.
Have a cool Yule.
Yeah.
Out there.
The cool you.
Have a cool Yule. But I think it's time for something here, isn't it? Do you have your are you prepared this week?
I'm ready.
Ooh, is it
ready.
a Christmas toast?
In that case,
Yeah.
friends, Romans, and countrymen, hark and lend us both your ears, or 3 ears, whatever you got. Now is the time for Toastmaster Mel to impart to all his pearls of wisdom, also known as the Melba Toast.
Yeah. Well, here's to you who have seen us at our best and have seen us at our worst and can't tell the difference.
Oh, what do you got to say about that, Desperado?
Maybe they're blind.
Maybe they're blind.
Maybe they're born with it. Maybe they're blind.
maybe.
We don't know.
It could be.
When you've seen our best, we've seen our worst.
Oh, boy, there ain't much difference
versa.
sometimes.
What if your worst is the best and your best is the worst? Then you're just out of luck.
It depends
you're
on
just
how...
you're just kind of so then.
It depends on how people take it. They may think your best is your worst and your worst is your best.
Ah,
So be mediocre. That way you can please them all.
Go home
purgatory.
and ask
Got
your
it.
spouse, which is better, my best or my worst?
Don't ask her that.
Oh.
She might
Oh,
get
because
your
then you
feeling-
need to list your best
might get
and
your-
your worst.
get
See, and
your
then you're going to have to
feelings hurt.
relive that.
No, you go home and you ask your spouse and say, what's my best? And you hear, cricket, cricket, cricket.
She'll say, we're still waiting on it.
Yeah.
After how many years of
Okay, give me
marriage?
my best. Oh, never mind.
Well, I think it's about birthday time for all you lucky people to be born around the holidays. We'll sing happy birthday to
In
you
G.
all.
Everybody
Key of
get in G. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Lovely.
Happy birthday and ho, ho, ho. Everybody.
That's your worst.
Happy birthday to you and many more. I love birthdays.
Yeah.
Especially other people's. Don't care much for mine, but you know, my wife's birthday's this month. I don't listen how crazy I was.
Yeah.
We got married in December. 4 days later, it's her birthday. 4 days after that, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
And no wonder I start every year broke.
No kidding.
I don't know what I was thinking, but hey,
Hey, tomorrow I'm
It worked.
celebrating my 73rd and a half birthday. Tomorrow on the 12th.
so you have 73 half candles on your birthday?
Yeah.
I don't think you got enough wind to blow that out. Happy birthday, happy unbirthday, everybody, all you suckers out there. Now it's time for something else. Oh, I believe it's time for the wow
Word
of the
day.
week. Is that right?
Yep.
The
That is right.
OW stands for the word of the week. All right, drum roll please for my Christmas time little drummer boy. They told me, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum.
Me and my
drum. What we're going to do now? The word of the week.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
The word of the week is, I looked up some old-timey Christmas words, and they didn't want to use one of them, so they thought we'd get thrown off the air. You'll never know what it is. You have to wonder for the rest of your
No,
life.
you'll have to, go on Facebook or something
We'll
and
take it
message
to our
us.
graves.
Yes.
But you're stuck with another one. Old-timey Christmas word is mulligrubs. You ever have a case of the mulligrubs?
I'm working on it right now.
Yeah, well, the bathroom's down the hall on the right.
Oh, okay.
The mulligrubs.
And it means, what does it mean?
It means having a sour or a sullen mood or or countenance or
Yeah,
dispensation or something to that effect.
Yeah.
Man, I've been mulligrubbing my whole life.
Mulligrubbing.
I just never knew what it was called.
Just for Rada
What if
mulligrubs.
her name was Molly Grubs? It'd be like a Molly Grubs, little Molly Grub. Anyway, that is your word of the week, and we're going to try to use it during the course of
During this joyous holiday mood. Hopefully no one gets it, you know.
We're all dressed up. We're all festive and everything. You'll see pictures. You look on Facebook this week whenever this thing airs or whatever. I'll put some pictures of us on there.
That's right. Even Toast is getting into the holiday action. You'll see her up there, too.
That is right.
Had a lot of fun. And, you know, if you ever want to, email us, you can find us on the World Wide Web at Coon Prairie Ramblers at mail.com. We also are on Facebook as well as YouTube, right, Mel?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Mel's
you can
got us
find
on
us.
YouTube.
Yeah, we got us on the U of the tube. So,
That's
and then
right.
we've got those three things that are all digital. But you could also mail us your Christmas card or anything like that to our PO box.
70 Nocatee, Florida 34268. Mail us whatever you want as long as it's not ticking or alive.
Yeah.
We'll take cards, letters, gift cards. Silver certificates, whatever you want to send to
Any
us.
kind of mail at all. Yeah, I checked our email. We still didn't get anything on our email.
Send us
so.
some bills. We don't care. We'll just throw them away.
Send us your bills. We won't pay them either. Just come on down. Anything, you know.
That's right. But,
Invite us to your next event. Who knows? Come on down.
Okay. I think you got something to share this week.
I do.
Let's hear it. I'm excited.
Are you? Okay. Well, somebody texted me out of the blue the other day. It's one of my friends' husbands. I guess she only has one, though. So my friend's husband.
One husband?
Yes.
Oh.
As far as we know, one, yeah. And messaged me out of the blue and said, I really like your radio voice. I was like, oh. I
What?
said,
And
man. I said,
he's where? What continent?
yeah, well, Arcadia. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
was like,
Oh.
wow, you must be one of our 5 listeners. Congratulations.
Wow, we've had contact. It's like you're from outer
We
space.
have. And I don't know if he actually even knows I'm on the radio, type of thing. So he must have picked my voice out somehow, because it's not like we really say our full legal names every
Had a
time.
close encounter of the radio kind. I can't
That's
believe it.
right. Yeah. So, it was 2:00 on a Saturday, right?
And 8 o'clock on Sunday night.
Yeah. So those are the
Same
times
show
that we're
runs.
online. Maybe we can, I was kind of brainstorming it, and I was thinking maybe we could get a lot of the places downtown. They should be playing the local station. I thought that'd be nice.
They play it sometime at the Oak Street Deli. I've heard us on there before, which is cool. So, yeah, you guys listen to 104.5 Classic Country, banging the twang.
That's right.
104 FM or 1040, 1480 AM on your radio dial. Listen to Classic Country and you hear the Coon Prairie Ramblers twice a week. Get a double dose, whether you want it or not.
That's right. It might be the same show. It might not.
It might be a show from 20 years ago. Who knows?
We don't know.
We do have listeners, because I had a phone conversation today with a fella, and he said, yeah, I was going down the street and I saw Denny's Hooters. Mm-hmm. Said, oh, you listened to the radio? Yeah, I caught that.
Oh, we talked about Mel talked about Denny's Hooters last week. Whoever
That's
Denny is,
right.
he talked about his Hooters.
He
last
wanted
week.
a Denny's Hooters up in here. That's what he wanted.
Wow.
I was trying to think of what else was funny like that, and I couldn't think of anything over the weekend, but I was thinking about it.
impressed. I'm impressed.
Still, that it's down in Fort Charlotte, that sign. The two signs are together. I'm thinking, did they do that on purpose?
There should be two separate signs, but they're together.
I mean, they had
It
to
does
have
say
done that on
Denny's
purpose.
Hooters.
I've never been in either one, so I really don't know. Do you
Yeah.
go in one, it can lead to the other? I don't
They're
see
two totally
the two
separate
different buildings,
restaurants,
right?
But they got the
Okay.
signs. One when it says Denny's Hooters.
Yeah, it's like a gateway restaurant. You go into one and you're drawn in to go into the other.
Drop your kids off at Denny's and then you go to Hooters.
See what's behind the veil in the next.
Somebody has a sense
Restaurant.
of humor.
But people are listening, so that's good, know. And nobody was saying terrible things,
We've
so
heard from
we'll
two
take
of our
that
five.
I
too.
have never
2 of our
heard
5.
I've never heard a bad comment.
Wow.
Oh, that's
I've never
good.
heard
So,
any comment.
so that means we're not putting anyone in a mulligrub.
Oh,
That's
Weasel.
right, a sour mood.
Weasel, weasel, weasel.
I got the first point.
We got to get on out of here on that, and we got plenty of stuff lined up for you. So shop local, be vocal, and we'll be right back.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we're back back again. The Coon Prairie Ramblers here with Luke Desperado, Hairball, that guy, and Mailman from Melville.
Yeah. Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, hey, hey.
We're having a Christmas show today, and it's time for some Christmas stuff from Desperado from Jesterville. Are you ready? She's shaking her head yes. Looking kind of like
She's kind of looking.
Am I looking kind of mulligrubbing? Oh,
She's
yeah,
mulligrubbing
no,
over there.
sure.
Say it, but I couldn't get it on my mouth.
Ah, that's because it's a hard word.
All right, here we go. Christmas time is coming.
You know, you should have gotten me Christmas music. Why is it still that?
There's no Christmas music on my
Here we go. Here we go.
You should have done something with the.
There you go.
There you
Thanks.
go. Oh, wait, that wasn't.
Did you just do the fart sound? What is wrong?
That wasn't me. I pushed the wrong button.
Man, I'm
Either
telling
that or
you, it is
Bill.
getting worse around here. I mean, I'm telling you, I get paid exactly the same.
That's about as Christmas as it gets.
All right.
That's it.
So I thought this time I would do Christmas across the world because we always talk about the Christmas here and things that we do here, but we really don't know what other countries do.
We do not.
So I thought maybe, we should see what they do across the world. So in Sweden, they have a Yule goat. Isn't that interesting?
You said goat?
Goat, yes.
He goes.
It's
Do they
a
eat it for Christmas?
It's a symbol dating back to ancient pagan festivals, and in 1966, the tradition got a new life after someone came up with the idea to make a giant straw goat, now referred to as. I'm not good with Swedish, so I won't say what kind of goat it is, but it's more than 42 feet high and 23 feet wide and weighs 3.6 tons.
Ooh.
They construct the massive goat on the same spot each year, and then they take it down after the new year. So that's
start
kind of
like
neat.
August or something other, make something that
I'm
big?
telling you, yeah. They get a bunch of Swedes together. And they do it.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
But you know what the word? I know one Swedish word. Swedish word for good is bra, B-R-A. Just like woman wears a bra,
Bra.
good. I have a friend over there in Sweden.
Really?
And that's the
Bra.
word they taught you.
That's what she said. She said it means bra means good.
She
Bra
may have
means
been
good.
messing with you.
Because I've seen her chats before, and she always uses it like that.
Oh, okay.
For good.
Okay. Bra.
Nah, brah, we're good.
Bra, good. Good bra.
Brah. Well, how about in the Philippines? They also do a Christmas. They do in the city of San Fernando, they hold a giant lantern festival with dazzling lanterns that symbolize the Star of Bethlehem. Each lantern has thousands of spinning lights that illuminate the night sky. The festival has made San Fernando the Christmas capital of the Philippines. So they do like a light works show. That's kind of neat, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about Japan before. They do the KFC Christmas is what they do.
That's right. Last week we were talking about eating KFC.
Yeah, that started in 1974. It was a wildly successful marketing campaign called Kentucky for Christmas. And that's what they eat.
Finger licking good.
Man, I'm telling you.
I want a chicken leg in my stocking.
Over in Iceland, they don't have the 12 days of Christmas. They have 13 days of Christmas.
That's cheating.
I know. Well, each night before Christmas, they may not be cheating, Icelandic children are visited by the 13 Yule lads. Now, they place their shoes by the window, and the little ones, they go upstairs and they go to bed. And in the morning, if they're good, they get a piece of candy in their shoe. And if they're bad, and this is really mean because I've smelled these before, they get shoes full of rotten potatoes. Have you ever smelled a rotten potato? Maybe
yeah.
they're terrible. They're like as bad as eggs.
A rotten egg, yeah.
Yeah, you can never get that smell out.
Should smell bad enough as it is.
Does
Right?
Santa Claus get confused when he goes to different countries?
You'll have to ask him.
Because if he goes to Iceland, I mean, he's going to have to.
He has an interpreter with him.
Oh, okay.
Or on his phone, he's got one of those things that interpret for you. Wow, that
Maybe
was
so.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Finland, they usually eat a tradition of porridge made with rice and milk. Porridge for breakfast with
like the
cinnamon
Three
milk
Bears.
or butter. And whoever finds the almond placed inside the pudding wins.
They only eat porridge once a year?
No, I think they eat it all the time.
Like
but
we
Christmas
have
morning
eggnog
must
or
be a
something?
special
It's not
Christmas
seasonal.
porridge with
Yeah,
an almond in it.
The almond does it.
What's
Yes.
it made of? What's porridge made out
It's
of?
kind of like oatmeal.
Rice and milk.
Oh. It's kind of like grits. Yeah.
That's
No. Grits is a
real
thing
food.
now that's a whole different conversation
Grits
there. If
is
we
good
want to go
food.
on to southern things.
If you're talking about mush or whatever, no, grits is good.
In New Zealand, it's summer actually when it's Christmas. So
Oh.
they go outside and grill basically. And then they
Cool.
have a local tree that blooms in a bright red color in December. So they sit under there and sing Christmas carols in
I'm
English
glad-
and Maori.
I'm glad I was born on the northern hemisphere. I get to
I'm
celebrate
glad you were too.
Christmas with in the wintertime. I wouldn't want to do Christmas in the summer.
But it's almost like summer down here sometimes. We've had some hot
Yeah.
Christmases.
Well, I mean, it's been pretty hot here lately, so I am wearing a jacket today, but it's been pretty
It's been
pretty
a little
toasty.
cool today. I hope it stays that way.
Yeah. Well, Mel, would you like to go to Ireland? Their traditional Christmas dinner is homemade roast goose, vegetables, cranberries, and potatoes.
I would try
Kinda
that.
do they have liver?
It doesn't
Goose
say.
liver.
I'm sure they'd have the
Pate.
goose liver, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Pate.
And they put a little tall red candle in the front window overnight, welcoming. It's a welcoming symbol of warmth and shelter for the holiday season.
Was
I
that a
remember
carrot?
putting candles in the window.
red
Do you remember
candle?
putting
I
the
thought-
electric ones?
Electric ones, yes.
Yes, not the other ones that'll
Plug
burn
them
your
in,
house
they're
down.
like fake candles.
Yeah, I
had
think my
those.
mom still has some of those somewhere. We were watching Edward Scissorhands the other day. That kind of reminded me of it because they had the candles in the windows. Barbados, they have baked ham over there,
good.
and then they have pigeon peas.
That's getting pretty close to the equator. It's really
Yeah,
hot-
so
hot.
they also have something hot there. Well, here we'll move it to somewhere cold. Poland.
Poland, yeah.
Yes.
Poland.
On Christmas Eve, many families share an unleavened religious wafer called an oplatek. I'm sure I pronounced that
Bet it tastes
wrong.
nasty.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Each person will break off a piece as they wish each other Merry Christmas.
They break it off with their teeth.
No, they
No,
break off a piece,
And they
not
pass
break
it
it
around.
off with their teeth. And it says dinner may not begin until the first star appears in the night sky.
That sucks.
And they always have an extra setting left at the table should someone show up uninvited. That's
The
kind of
dog
nice.
gets that when nobody shows up.
Oh yeah, well we usually put one out.
Fido.
You put one out for Elijah, right? Isn't that what you do?
Elijah.
Yeah, Elijah at the table. You never heard that one? Okay, well,
Nope,
we'll
beyond
just
me.
keep going.
Elijah.
Let's see. Portugal and Brazil, they come together on Christmas Eve and eat dinner as late as 10 p.m. They exchange gifts at midnight and have toasts and wish each other Merry Christmas.
In
they
Brazil,
also have
they say bra.
fireworks. They say bra over there too.
Brazil.
Brazil. The Netherlands has Sinterklaas, which is a Dutch name for
Yeah.
St. Nicholas.
Sinterklaas.
Sinterklaas, the man recognized by children by his long white beard, red
Ah.
cape, and red mittens.
Yeah, and his face is on in the post office.
And then the kids
the
put the
post office.
shoe by the chimney or the back door and wake up on Christmas morning to find treats.
shoe thing, yeah.
So it's another thing of shoes. But
So we do
we have
we do
stockings, which is the socks.
So if I hang one of my boots up there, I could.
In
hold
Florida,
more
you hang
stuff.
up a flip flops. You don't get much in that.
no,
yeah.
you don't. Maybe that's why we flipped to socks.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Let's see here. Ukraine, they observe Christmas Day on January 7th. They dress up
They
in
shoot
traditional.
down Russian missiles.
Yeah, if they are able to celebrate, then
Christmas fireworks.
Yeah, traditional garments, and they walk through town singing carols. They have a traditional dish called the kutya, made of cooked wheat mixed with honey, ground poppy seeds, and sometimes nuts. It's a
sounds
popular
good.
Good
Christmas
stuff
Eve
in other
treat.
countries for Christmas.
Some families throw a spoonful of it at the ceiling. If it sticks, there will be a good harvest in the new year.
Who cleans it up? They leave it up there all year.
Yeah, it just stays there. Yeah.
Let's see. Switzerland.
Got time for a quickie?
Yep, Switzerland. Swiss families make their own advent calendars. See, I love advent calendars.
Yeah.
They make it. And the calendars are either given to children as a surprise or made together as a fun activity. And the biggest gift, of course, is on Christmas Eve. If you've ever had one of those that count 1 to 25, that's always neat, especially to do with your children this time of year.
Very
And
good.
there we go. There's Christmas
That was
around the
interesting. I feel like
world.
I've been around the world. and
You've
just
been around
arrived.
the world. It's always neat to find out about different things.
Yep. Now
So-
we got to get on around out of here, but we'll be back in a short with segment 3. Let's do it.
Hey. We're back again, everybody. Merry Christmas. And a ho, ho, ho.
And a bottle of rum. A
Yeah,
bottle of
Coon
eggnog.
Prairie Rambler type. Anyway,
Ho, 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 ho.
so what's happening? What's happening?
We're going to sing. This is a first time on the world debut. And all 5 of you people out there scattered around the world, you can hear the Coon Prairie Ramblers sing something besides Happy Birthday. We're going to do that old classic song, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. If we can remember how to do it.
We may go
Are you
on
ready?
tour.
Ready with your kazoo over there?
Oh, yeah.
And you ready with your bells over there? You ready to shake your bells? Here we go. Do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rudolph the
Red-nosed
We
reindeer
sing that.
Had a very shiny
We
nose.
just practice again.
And if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows like a light bulb.
All of
the other
All the
reindeer
bells
Used to laugh and call him names.
They
Never
never
let poor Rudolph join it in the reindeer games. Whoa, then one early Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, "Oh, Rudy, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?" Then how together reindeer, as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down to history.
Wait a minute. Ba, ba, ba. Very good. I'm gonna kill you.
Won't you grab my sleigh tonight, buddy?
Grab something.
Lost. I need some cheap music.
You need something, all right. You need a good enema.
yeah.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve,
Chicken bells.
Santa came to say, "Hey, Rudy, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, how won't you guide my sleigh tonight?" Then how the reindeer loved him as they counted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down to history. Good job.
It's a good thing that we practiced that
Yeah.
and made notes and lined it all out and
Yeah.
worked it out. And otherwise, something might have went awry.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to mulligrub on that.
Oh.
I'm about ready to mulligrub somebody. Oh, next time we're going to practice for an hour.
So is it okay that we do that song? It's not copyrighted, right?
Who cares?
All right. Well,
Chances are one of the 5 people that listen don't hold the copyright. So
okay, that's good. That's
they
good.
don't give a flip. Anyway, it's Christmas time. Who has a Christmas memory they'd like to share?
I have a Christmas memory.
Just one?
Well, no, I have many, several, well, a
That's-
couple.
A couple?
Two or
Just a
three.
few?
Anyway, my first Christmas memory is of me sitting on Santa Claus' lap. And I've posted this or the picture of me. I have a picture of me sitting on Santa Claus' lap when I'm 5 years old.
Right.
And there's a story behind it. Santa Claus is an old man.
No
and
kidding.
in the picture, he's got a hold of my hand, and it's held down to the chair or the chair arm. And I've got this look on my face like, well, what happened was I was picking my nose, and they're getting ready to take a picture. You know, this is at Lazarus Basement. It was the department store in downtown Columbus.
Never heard of it. Well, go ahead.
Well, everybody else, you know. And then, but they was getting ready to take a picture, and Santa Claus grabbed my hand and pulled it down. He said, "Don't pick your nose." I'm thinking, so how are you to respond to Santa Claus when he just tells you to don't pick your nose, and he's in a gruff way, and then he says, "What do you want for Christmas?" I mean, what, you know. So I said,
It broke your heart.
I want a choo-choo train.
Did you get one?
No,
Oh.
Well, you picked your nose.
I
Did he
never
bring you a box
did.
of Kleenexes?
I never time I see Santa Claus, I remind him, you know, you didn't bring me that choo-choo train. I never did get a train.
Every time he sees you, you go, look, it's Booger Boy again.
My whole life, I have never had a train.
Uh-oh.
Well, have you ridden on a train?
Don't go breaking my heart.
I worked on the day after I graduated from high school. I went to work for Penn Central Railroad as a brakeman.
Oh, well, isn't that better?
All right. You got a Christmas memory? You lying like a rug on the floor.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I was thinking about my nephew. He's going to be 6 coming up, and
That's exciting times.
yeah. So they didn't really instill Santa in him because they're not really. I think a lot of parents navigate that. Should we tell him something this way or that way? And now he is a believer in Santa. So they're like, we are not sure where he got that from.
Now he needs a bunch of presents.
Now he does.
He got
yeah.
5 more years to make up for it.
Oh yeah, and then his birthday, poor kid, is on the 22nd. Okay, of December.
Oh, boy.
So he's
poor
going to
family
be,
planning
and I
there.
think his dad's birthday's on the 16th, so it's not much better. So it's all just going to get lumped together again. Poor kid.
This thing about, should I tell my kid about, should I,
It's
have
a big
him believe?
discussion, and you have to
But
be
you know
on
what?
board.
But you know what? It makes no difference because the kid's going to figure it out anyway.
His
And
friends
he's
will
going to
tell
figure
him.
out it was just for fun.
That's right. We lied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not that we
Easter
lied. It's just that we had fun.
We implied.
At your expense, we had fun.
But you know what?
Sucker.
After I said after he told me that the booger thing, I was suspicious
You
of
had an
Santa
epiphany.
from then on. From the age of 5, I was suspicious, and then finally, somewhere around 8, I'm thinking, what? I don't think that's real.
I bet you
Yeah.
were mulligrubbing too,
Yeah.
weren't you?
I don't think I thought Santa was real either until I headed up north for Christmas with my cousins, and they all believed. So I think that instilled that
You
in me
believed
at that
just in
time.
case.
Yeah, just in case we're all going to sit next to the fireplace, tonight and try to catch Santa.
Ooh.
Have you ever seen a kid that was afraid of Santa or afraid
I've
of
seen
clowns?
pictures on the internet of kids screaming when they put him in his lap.
One of my older daughters was afraid of clowns, afraid of Santa.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, she would just like curl up.
Should have dressed him like Santa Clown and really scared him.
Yeah.
Combine the two.
So it passes. And I don't think there's any harm done to it.
No.
One time when I was a kid, we were in one room. We heard a crashing noise coming from the living room. We didn't know what it was. Then we heard this noise of something being dragged around. Then we heard popping and breaking and crashing and clanging and whatever. And we sat there, and the next thing you know, here come my brother down the hallway, had the Christmas tree by the top up there, had knocked it over and was dragging it through the house and busting all the bulbs, busting all the stuff on it and whatever.
Yeah.
So he almost ruined Christmas for us. I don't remember if he got a beating or not for it or whatever, but he didn't know what to do with it. So but
How old was he?
he was probably about 4 or 5, maybe.
Huh.
4 or 5. He just pushed it over, and we heard that crash, and then the next thing you know, he's dragging it through the house. That's when
He
everybody
was
uses
going to take it someplace and fix it?
delicate ornaments. He was taking it for a walk, I guess, down the hall.
Okay.
Well, now you've unlocked a core memory. I remember my mom telling me that I unwrapped all the presents one year when they were out. And I was only 4 or 5.
You weasel.
I
I'm not
did. I opened
surprised.
all the presents.
I'm not surprised by that.
And then later on, when I had my sister, I taught her how to open the presents.
Yeah.
She remembers that. I don't remember.
I'll see there. Okay.
I've heard of kids doing
This has been a
that.
good session then. I've unlocked
There
the
you go.
memory there.
Unlocked a memory that I didn't
Don't
remember
tell what else
about.
might get dislodged from that.
Oh, no, it's
devious
terrible.
mind of yours.
Oh,
Actually-
please. I've got a lot of mulligrub going on here.
Actually, my Christmas memories aren't really that great when I was a kid because I remember the one present I opened up, and my mother always bought everything at Goodwill or Habitat
we like
or
Goodwill.
something. So
It wasn't cool back then, though. It's not cool.
But
It
when
was
your
not. But now
present
it
comes
is.
from Goodwill and you open it up, and you got a football, but it's got like scuff marks on it from being hitting the street and stuff.
Ain't you never heard peace and goodwill towards men at Christmas? You got some goodwill.
Yeah, well,
Speaking of goodwill, we got to get goodwill ourselves right on out of here because segment 3 is done snuck by. So we got the F-bomb ready. We're going to try to come up with a Christmas F-bomb. So y'all promise to be here when we get back. We might be back with the F-bomb. We'll see you then. I hear him up there laughing now.
No.
Oh, 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 oh. ho, Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho. Oh no! Oh no, Mr. Bill!
Oh, Santa
Or
Claus
Santa.
Oh,
man.
Pee Wee Claus.
Oh yeah,
Pee-wee
Pee-wee Claus.
Claus.
Yeah.
Oh, poor
Oh,
Pee-wee.
man.
Santa Herman.
I miss
Yeah.
Pee-wee.
Christmas
Yeah.
if bomb. Christmas
Yeah.
if bomb. If we were going to have a segment that we talked about Christmas stuff, what would we talk about? How about that?
Okay.
Is that generic enough for you?
Ah,
Well, there's one Christmas I would love to go back. You know, I have a lot of Christmases, bad Christmas memories. Although I love Christmas, I have a lot of sad Christmas memories. But there's one.
Okay.
It's sad and happy.
So
okay.
it's sappy. You put them together.
Okay.
Sappy.
My second wife left, got a divorce. She left me with the two kids,
You
which
got
was
divorced too?
fine. Which was fine. I was happy to have the two older daughters with me. But
Wow.
I was poor because she left me with a lot of debt, and I had to dig out from the debt. But
Women.
so and then it came time for Christmas, and Christmas trees are expensive, and even back 20 some years, 30 years ago,
Yeah.
they were expensive. So me and my two daughters, we were going to go try to find a Christmas tree, one we can afford.
This should be a movie. A Christmas movie. A Hallmark movie.
We're searching the lots and everything, and things. It's toward the end of the season, and things are thinning out. And my two daughters, they found it was a top, a Christmas tree. It was topped, so
It was just
only
a top?
It was only about 4 feet tall.
Somebody decapitated a
Yeah,
Christmas
it
tree?
was. Well, they topped. It was a big one, so they topped it off.
Oh.
We bought the top of a Christmas tree, and it was their idea.
It was full?
They fell in love with it, and they said, "Yeah, Daddy, it's a perfect Christmas tree. We can put it on the coffee table."
Right.
And it was, so we bought that. It was like $10,
You decorated it?
Yeah, we brought it home, decorated, and that turned out to be one of my most favorite. It was my first Christmas alone with my two daughters.
That would have to be special in
Yeah,
its own way. I
it
mean,
was, and
Sometimes all you have is each other.
yeah. And we didn't have much in the line of presents. There was presents and stuff, but it was a real special Christmas.
That's a very good Christmas.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you take any pictures of that tree?
No, well, hey, that's back before we had phone cameras.
We have regular cameras with actual film, which we'll still remember.
It's probably it's probably a negative somewhere if I did take a picture.
probably.
Buried somewhere.
What do you got for Christmas to share?
I was going to do some bad jokes.
How bad?
They're pretty bad. How do you wash your hands over the holidays?
These are mulligrub.
You
With-
use a mulligrub. That's not.
With
She's mulligrubbing over there.
Man, you guys, I said they're bad jokes, and no one's even
That dog's
noticed.
got a mulligrub look. That dog don't like Christmas, does he?
No, Toast loves Christmas. They have their own stockings. I'll have you know, Biscuit and Toast both have their own embroidered stockings,
And my
and
dog Willie has one.
I make sure that I fill it full of delicious treats. They get their
I
own
love
thing.
Christmas stockings.
You need to get one for Banjo for your dog.
Oh, forget that dog.
Come on. I give up. How do people wash their hands over the Christmas holidays?
Was that the question? It was, wasn't it? With Santa-tizer.
Oh, fantastic.
I told you they weren't good.
They weren't good. They're horrible. They're horrible.
Give me another one. Give me another one.
Why is Santa afraid of getting stuck in the chimney?
Let me think.
He's claustrophobic. Santa's
Yeah,
claustrophobic.
yeah, all
Yes,
right.
one for the rebel without a clue. I got a clue that time.
What do you call a kid who doesn't believe in Santa? You
Santa
li-
disbeliever.
Luke just basically said the answer to this one.
I
It's so
did?
funny. Yes.
What?
A rebel without a clause.
Oh,
All right.
Funny.
What nationality is Santa Claus?
Polish.
he's Turkish.
He's Polish, North Polish.
Get it? North Polish. Yes.
Oh.
But Mel said he's
All right,
actually
all right.
from Turkey.
All right. So how much did Santa pay for his sleigh?
His sleigh.
His sleigh. The thing he goes around in.
Has to do
Nothing. It was on the house.
These are going from bad to worse.
I told you. Okay. What brand of motorcycle does Santa ride?
See, it ain't a Harley Davidson.
No, it's a Holly Davidson.
God.
All right, so those.
These jokes should be against the law.
I told you they were bad jokes.
They ain't bad, they're horrible.
I told you.
Golly, you ought to pay us to listen to this stuff.
That dog is getting more sadder looking as he goes.
Don't touch that dial. Don't turn us off yet. We're not finished
No,
yet.
no, I'm.
We'll have a better ending. Desperado, she's taking us down a dark alley with this stuff.
Yes, well, I'm done. So there you go. Oh,
Let's
wait, one more.
Let's save a
This is
couple.
for all these people that love Elf on the Shelf. What do you call an elf on the shelf who just won the lottery? Wealthy.
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 The wealthy and the shelfie.
Oh, don't be all mulligrubs over there, Luke.
I'm going to mully your grub.
Mully.
I'm going to mully your grub.
I got like 1,000 points for that. There we
Christmas memory I
go.
have our girls, when they were younger, they couldn't wait to see what they had for Christmas. They were always rattling the packages, shaking the packages,
Yeah.
the feeling of them, trying to touch them, everything but open them, just going crazy or whatever. So
Oh, yes.
the way we thwarted that, two different ways. One year, we switched their names on the tag, so they're feeling each other's presents, trying to figure out what.
You guys are feeling each other's presents.
That's right. And then on Christmas morning, it says, "Okay, here's your presents, but you have to exchange presents. They don't belong to you; they belong to each other." Or whatever. They wasn't too happy about that.
Man,
They wasn't too
that's
happy.
rough.
That was,
Yeah.
Well, that ain't the best one yet. The next year, you know how you feel it to see how heavy it is, what might be in it. We sort of loaded it up. I put like a can of green beans in one, or a pack of spaghetti in one, just to change the shape of it and the weight or whatever. So they're rattling and shaking all this stuff. They opened it up and they got groceries in there with their with their presents. They didn't think that was very funny either.
Yeah.
They got kind of paranoid at Christmas time.
How about
That was good.
all you people out there in Radio Land? How many of you have gotten this present and you pick it up and you know exactly what it is? You say, "This is a calendar."
Yes, many
It's
times.
a flat present. I mean, it's not an LP radio record
Or,
anymore because they don't have.
This is underwear and socks.
Yeah.
But you know,
old-
I would take underwear and socks as an adult. I'm like, yeah, just go ahead.
Us guys, we
As a
live for
child, you don't want it, but as an adult, you're like, wait.
Men live for new underwear because
Yeah.
they're all holy and messed up by the time Christmas comes around. So we're dying to get new drawers.
You get the old holy night in your underwear.
Yeah, the holy underwear. It's time for it to go at Christmas time.
Yeah. Or you're a kid and you get all your presents opened up and you're sitting there and you're looking around and all you have is clothes. You ain't got nothing really fun.
And you look out the window and your friends are riding new bicycles
Yeah.
and scooters and throwing frisbees up and down the road.
Oh.
Well, did you guys?
Look at my clothes. And they go, boring.
Yeah.
We went up, took my two daughters, maybe it was at Christmas or the Christmas after, and we went up to see Grandpa, up in Ohio, and they're sitting there, and there was other grandkids gathered around, and my one daughter, older daughter, she said, I shouldn't tell this. She might listen. No, she won't. She don't listen.
We have 6 listeners. All right.
And somebody's taking a video of it, and she's sitting there looking, and she opens her present, and she's got this like, great. And then she's looking at her cousin opening her present. Oh, look what I got, And she's sitting there with that look, like,
Oh, boy.
oh man.
Not a
And
happy
it's
kid.
on-
Is she looking in a mullygrub way?
Yeah, oh,
Wow, you could have used
Give
that.
me that bell. I'm going to take that away from you.
No.
and it's on film.
For all time.
For the rest of her
posterity's
life.
I knew a teacher at the high school. I won't mention her name or whatever. She's deceased now. We talked about Christmas one time, and she said she hated Christmas because when she was a little girl, her family thought they'd play a joke on her. So they took all of her presents and hid them in the closet. And everybody else got presents and opened them up and says, "Well, you were a bad girl. You didn't get anything." Let everybody open up all their presents, having a good time, and her sitting there crying. And then, "Oh, just a joke. Ha ha. Here's your presents," or whatever.
And she's supposed to recover from
And
that.
she hated Christmas ever since then.
Golly.
Yeah, I'd hate more than Christmas at that point.
Yeah, I'd take one of them toys and beat them to death with it.
I'd
That's not right. That is not right.
not
at all.
really.
Traumatized her.
She's got a court case there, man.
Yeah,
Right?
she wasn't dead. Well, and the parents wasn't dead. She was
Call the abuse line.
That's a long time ago before they had the
Yeah.
child abuse line and DCEF or whoever it is. come take
Call
care
the
of it.
police.
CPS. I'm gonna call CPS.
DPS,
HRS.
Well, all you guys have
Whatever it is.
a couple of daughters, right? So did you ever buy a gift that your daughters had to share? Because I got that all the time with
Never
my
did.
sister. We always had gifts we had to share.
Because my daughters fought like cats and dogs. That would not have flew.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we just got along then because we always had to share
You
stuff.
and Sarah
So
got along.
I guess so. Well, we were made to get along, so
Get along, little doggy.
that's what we
Were you
did.
twins?
No, we're 6 years apart.
So we had to share like.
Yeah,
what?
we had to share presents. Like, say like a video game console. Like, it wasn't just for me, even though I was older. It was for both of us, type of thing. Did you ever have gifts
man.
like that?
Yeah,
No, no.
Get a
See,
game that you play
so
with
that's
your
not normal,
sibling.
Mom. If you're not listening,
Man, that's
I have two people.
You hear that, Connie? You hear
Yeah,
that?
wait a minute, because we always had to share gifts. So I don't know. I mean, it's not
You
like
get like a
we're.
Monopoly game or something like that. You might want to play with your.
man.
So would
puzzle or
you
something.
would you
would
get a
been a-
board game for both girls?
I probably did some of that.
See,
no, not for them. I'm talking about when I was a kid. I might
Oh,
have shared a little
you
bit.
guys shared gift?
Probably not.
hate-
We fought like cats and
I
dogs.
hated board games.
Oh, so
and
we
if
were
I would have
calm
gotten
children.
a Monopoly game,
They might as well
I
call
would have
that
ran away
monotony
from
because
home.
it takes forever to play it. I like Scrabble now. Scrabble's a fun game.
Yeah,
Pictionary.
but not to get it for Christmas. That's not, you just,
That's not a cool gift.
just walk down the street and get by.
Well, at least you didn't get any boggle. To all the Seinfeld listeners out there.
Or they give you a slinky and you don't have any steps for it to walk down.
Oh,
you just sit
yeah.
there and go back and forth.
Did you
in
ever
your
get a
hand.
football with scuff marks on it?
No, you still bitter about that, huh?
good
Mulligrubbing
will.
on that one.
Santa never brought me my trains. Oh man.
All right, let's get out of this mood. We're going to sing Silent Night. We'll sing the first of that. Here we go. Silent night, holy night, all is calm. Come on, Jasper.
All is bright round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.
All you boys and girls out there, hope you've been good this year, and Santa Claus is good too. We got to go. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We got to ask that question of our long-lost buddy, Mr. Casey Carlton. That question being, what's the frequency, Kenneth?
1480 AM on your radio dial. News Radio WFLN, Arcadia's news and information station.